everyone, this is Tammy at Snowstorm Crafts, and welcome. So what I want to make with you guys today is 3 different ways to decorate a mini junk journal using a deck of cards. So we're going to do 3 different ways that you can decorate them. So the first one I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and make the spine. Middle like this. A little bit on the side. Picture's going to line up. Oh, there. Let's test it. I think that's pretty good. Depending on what size of spine you want and if you want it folded like that. So just kind of finagle around with it and just get it how you want it. There we go. That's a good size. The first one, what we're going to do is paint it. So I have some chalk paint. All I did was just this is just some house paint. And I added some baby powder to it. So that is how you make it into a chalk paint. All right. So here we'll do this one first and let it dry. To the side. I might do another coat on here. Okay. I'm going to leave it like that. I really like the way that's running like that. That's an idea. Run down. Okay, sometimes things just happen. You just go with it. I'm going to do the same to the other side. Kind of letting it run off the side like that. Oh, sorry, I got like a shadow happening today. This is going to be pretty thick. It might take a second to dry. There we go. Is that fun? Some paint on your paintbrush and let it run. I'm just going to lean this up against something and let it dry. So now the second one I want to do, I went ahead and folded it. And I found an easier way to fold it was to kind of go like a 1/4 inch on this side and give it a crease, and then do like a 1/4 inch on the other side, roughly, and then give it a crease, and then it kind of equals out for the spine. Okay, so that's an easier way to do it. Now what I want to use is paper towels. These are coffee dyed paper towels, or you can use napkins, although anything like that. But I thought these were fun and grungy. So I'm going to use this. And the best way to do it is to just get down to the one layer of either one that you're using, if it's a paper towel or a napkin. Just get it to the one layer. And I have options here that you could do either regular gel matte medium to get it onto your little mini journal here, or I have a fun concoction that I make, and it's just glue and water. It's just Elmer's glue and water, and that's a great one to use to glue it down. And I think we're just going to use this today. Okay, or you can use your glue stick and do some sewing around it. You can do that too. However you want to do it. we're going big here. So I'm just going to option here. Coat. Okay. I like the way that looks. However, cut it. Ooh, is that neat looking how it's coming through? Ooh, I like that. Okay, so we're just gonna. Now, what you can do is either just wait for it to dry, or you can use your heat gun or blow dryer or anything like that. And I think I'm going to go ahead and do my heat gun on this and then flip it and do the other side. I'm going to get this dry and I will be right back. So this is pretty dry. I just did, heated it with my heat gun here and try to dry it. We can just cut around the edges. And I'm leaving about, oh, I don't know, 1/4 inch or so, or a little more. You can do a 1/2 inch. Corners a little bit here. What I'm thinking is I'm going to fold this over. And then you can use your glue stick. What I want to do to the inside is, let's see, I have some scraps here. I'm thinking I might have something big enough. Oh, that works for me. Well, these are just great to put into your, you can put them in your junk journal. You can clip them in. You can take them and clip them in, have it some extra little thing, or just have just little mini journals here. And I think it'd be great. I think it'd be so much fun just put some paper in it and stuff and have like a little grocery list. You can have this and take it out and have your little grocery list in it and stuff. That could be fun too. So there's different little things you can do with it. And I'm just using the Yoo-hoo stick. All right, so we're done with this one for now. I'm just going to put it to the side and get everything cleaned up, and I'll be right back. With this little mini junk journal, I did a smaller spine. Like I showed you guys, I just went about 1/4 to 1/8 of an inch, probably 1/8 of an inch, and then pressed it, and then did the other side the same, and then that's fine. Okay. Now for the third, what we're gonna do, collage. So we're gonna take it, use our glue stick, or you can use the gel matte medium, or you can use the homemade glue and water, or whatever you want to use. And I'm just gonna grab out, this is great for book pages. What else you got? Book pages, manila envelopes that are coffee dyed. I have some RIT dyed papers, tea dyed papers, avocado dyed papers. This is just like an old document that I dyed. some pretty papers, some scrapbook papers, just whatever you got. Just some fun. You can throw some cardboard in there if you want to. Okay, I even have some lace in here. All right, so just take it, and you can either rip it, cut it, however you want to do it. And I'm just going to start gluing it down. I'm not going to worry about the size or anything at first. Okay, I got it all on there. I'm just around it. Need any fancy gadgets or anything like that. You don't need corner punchers, nothing. You just trim around, use your scraps. Use some house paint that you have around your house. Use some napkins or paper towels. I'm sure we all got a deck of cards, hanging around somewhere. So those are just the basics of how to do this. And then we will go back and decorate each one. But let's get the inside of this one going first. So we're going to do the same thing to the inside. Now that we got all our little booklets done, let's look for some fun things to put on it. So this is just I don't remember what was in it. Oh yeah, my lamp. It was my lamp that came in it. And I decided to make little pockets to add like all kinds of just fun little things in here for my journaling. And it works out great. I love it. So that's what this is. And let's see. So what do we have? This is some of my Cricut stuff that I printed and cut out of my Cricut machine. So these are just little stickers. I have some washi stickers. All kinds of fun little papers up here. So let's see. And then I also have some other stuff that we might look at too. So I'm thinking, let's go ahead and grab out a couple of washi stickers. Papers out. Maybe I'll just get my little booklets out. Just look at your stuff, see what you got to play with. And I'm getting stuff out to bind into the journals for fun papers. And I'm grabbing out things for the cover. Okay, so I just have a couple of, these are just perfect little sizes. Put into the journals. I like all those. Okay, let's see. Let's have some of that. Would be fun for covers that we can cut out. I'm sure you guys have some really neat little, that could be fun. Some papers to contribute to your little journals. I know. I always hoard all my fun little papers, but you know what? We gotta use them up, guys. We got to. Because there's always more. You can always go get more. These are just fun little kits that they have on Amazon. Let's see. I like these. These are cool too. Cute. Let's do the little girl. Okay. Isn't that cute? Okay, we'll do that one. Alright, alright. Oh, I think there was two there. Okay. So give me a second. I'm just going through stuff to see what I want to add in. Vellum. I don't know. Maybe. Let's get that out just in case. I already got fun little papers. Okay. So next I'm going to grab my Tim Holtz stuff and we'll go through that. All right. So I just have a couple things I want to go through here, which is the paper dolls for Tim Holtz. Okay. It's the ideology. So this could be fun to put for covers. Just find, maybe we'll find some small, cute little ones. Okay. And then I have some just ephemera little, or what is this one called? The ephemera pack snippets here. It's the curator. So this is the ideology. So these are fun to make a little collage on the cover too. Okay. So let's see. I got this one. I think it's a little bit of tackiness. So I'm going to dry this one all the way. Get it ready. This one's looking pretty good. I might go ahead and get this dried a little bit more. And then we have this one too. So let me get these all ready and then we will start decorating them. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to get some avocado dyed paper here. And I'm going to cut them just in some strips. Let's see, what do we got here? I just like the colors of this one together. Let's do something here. I'm just using black soot. What I'm using here. The Distress Oxide. Simple as that. I mean, you can just make it just a cute little cover and see. Find something that has some words. Stuff like that. Gives a little more interest on here. And we can ink all the way around. And see how the chalk paint, when it dries, it looks really cool. Just got like a matte finish. And it's just the baby powder in it. It really helps it. That one looks good. So we'll move on to the next. That's just a fun little interest cover. All right, so I got that one done. I know I had these I wanted to mess with, but let's see what's in here. Fit. That's pretty big. Right? I think I had smaller. I think I found the one. That is the one. Do that, and maybe give her some butterflies. Oh, that would be butterflies. Down like that. So it just gives it a little more texture. This is a little thicker cardboard, so it's probably best to use some like Fabrifix or Fabri-Tac, something a little heavy duty to get down here. Covers are done. That's just looking around and finding some stuff that you have hanging around here. I'm sure we all have it somewhere. There's that, and then I'm going to go ahead and just put my little papers together and then put them in here, bind them in, and I'll do a little flip through with you guys. Alright, so I went ahead and got them all done here. And what I used to bind them is a sinew, is what it's called. And it is... I got it on Amazon. If remind me in the comments if you guys are interested, if I forget to put in my Amazon links. But it is a poly thread. It's a wax poly thread. And it's strong and it's easy to split in half. Like you can take it, if you don't want it as thick, you could take it and split it like this. So it's really cool. So I like to keep it in just a Ziploc bag because it will dry up. So keep that in mind if you do order some. To keep it in like an airtight bag so it doesn't dry up. Okay, so I went ahead and did these, and I was noticing that it poked out. So when you bind them in, it'll poke out. So if that bothers you, just go ahead and cut it. I went ahead and cut it first, knowing that it was going to poke out. So I did that one. But if you want, you can just go like this. This is just a tiny little journal here. We can just cut the pages. There we go. That, and then I'll do that to this one. Cut off a little bit. Okay. There. Turned out really fun. So let's do a quick flip through of them. So we got our little chalk paint one. I just added some fun interest pages and avocado dyed pages. So these are just really fun to have. I mean, you can write down just crafting ideas in them, keep them in your purse and do it as a grocery list. I mean, all kinds of stuff. Maybe appointments, doctor's appointments, or different things that you have planned to do, or maybe other craft ideas that you want to do. You can they're just great little booklets you can stick in your purse or your pocket or anything like that. You can do little doodles in it and design little things that you want to make or do some drawings in here. So there really is just an endless possibility what you can do. And I put a lot of little papers in here. So there's a lot of pages. And these are just made out of a deck of cards. Just grab one of your cards that you have. And I'm sure you guys got some mismatch ones that are missing, like, the ace or the king or just one of the cards. And you're always like, what am I going to do with these? Well, this is a great option to do. So I really think it turned out super fun. And you could go through and ink all the page edges if you want, you know, put some interest. This is great, you know, you can put stickers in here, make it a fun little sticker book, or stamps, like if you're collecting stamps. It could be a great little stamp collection book. Put them all in. Great little, like, say you want to different fabric swatches and stuff that you're thinking about projects. You can just take it and glue little pieces of fabric in each one, or some threads that you're thinking about that works with certain projects, you know, or just different things like that. I mean, it's so much fun. Like, you can put some thread that works with this fabric that you're thinking about doing, and then draw the little project that you're working on. And I mean, it's endless possibility. But actually, in the comments, I would love to hear what you guys do with your little booklets, and you know what you're going to do with them. And if you guys make some of these, please, if you post them, just hashtag me in my Instagram, which I'll put on right now, or my Facebook. I'll put those up on the screen, and just tag me in it. And I'd love to come and see what you guys made and leave you guys a comment and stuff. I mean, I love doing that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it informational. And if you could please subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and you guys can see my next video when I post it. Like, comment, and share, and let's grow together. And keep on crafting.